bringing you tomorrow's news today. Paul McDermott, Mikey Roberts, Claire Hooper, Cal Wilson, Akmal, Sammy J, Randy, Tom Gleason, and Larry the Goat. Good News World, the full catastrophe.
Good evening, I'm Paul McDermott, and this is Good News World. Coming up tonight, flights delayed, customers stranded, luggage missing. Qantas resumes normal services. New research shows many British migrants move back to Britain after finding Australia isn't damp, gloomy, or miserable enough. Also, a number of them have problems with the heat and the insects, saying they couldn't wait to go back to the blizzards and the soccer hooligans. Tony Abbott says if he was Prime Minister, he would have stopped the boat, started the planes, and invented the hover shoe. It's a shoe that hovers. Customs officers catch a man attempting to smuggle a monkey and a tortoise into Australia in what they describe as the most disturbing cavity search ever. Palestine gains membership of UNESCO and says statehood is just a stone's throw away. A restaurant in China, allegedly serving stewed koala, claims it's not real. It's actually just panda with fluffy ears. Even more of a worry was the little girl from a Qantas ad in the next cage. I still call Australia. In Lahore, hundreds of thousands turn out to support sportsman turned politician Imran Khan because if anyone can end corruption, it's a Pakistani cricketer. And in very exciting news, North Korea's first cruise ship has just been launched at South Korea. It's just like Fair Star the Fun ship, but without the fun, without the fair, and barely any ship. No expenses spared on the guests, or hostages, as the crew likes to call them. The ship carries fruit and beer and the hopes of a desperately poor nation, especially the hope it will bring back more fruit and beer. VIP passengers get to sit at the captain's table, also known as the table. Because there aren't more... Does that make sense to you? There aren't more tables on board. There's only one table. So it's called the captain's table, but also called just the table, because it's the only table. Once you disembark, they take you to visit the shop, buy the postcard, and hit the night spot. Plus, you can take photographs of anything you want because the radiation in the atmosphere will erase every picture. This isn't just off the beaten track. It's off the beaten track, abducted, bashed, kept in a concentration camp, and waking up on a street somewhere with your memory gone. Plus a buffet breakfast. But still, talk about the sights of North Korea. Talk about the sights of North Korea. If you do, you'll be arrested and never seen again. And that's the good news from your world.
The name Osama bin Laden strikes fear into the hearts of the infidels.
The name of Saddam Hussein still makes the Iraqi people quiver in their boots.
The name Muammar Gaddafi always gets a big laugh.
I sent a powerful message to the West. Stop meddling in the Middle East.
I sent a powerful message to the people of Iraq. Obey me or fear my wrath.
I sent a text message to everybody I know saying, help me, I'm stuck in a drain pipe and I can't get out.
Ow!
And now here's Sammy J and Randy with the entertainment news.
Jessica Simpson confirms she's having a baby, although she's still not sure where they come from.
Jessica doesn't know what it is yet, but she's got a really strong feeling it's going to be a pony.
Big news for the music industry. Justin Bieber's voice has broken.
Finally! If anybody fixes it, I'll cut you, I swear to God.
Justin is also releasing a Christmas album. Baby, 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 Jesus.
The Wiggles join the ARIA Hall of Fame, and given what goes on at the ARIAs, if someone spikes his hot potato, Jeff won't sleep for a week.
Actress Reese Witherspoon is in trouble for appearing in public carrying a handbag made of python skin.
In other news, John Cleese appears to have misplaced his scrotum.
A sex scene in the new Twilight movie has to be recut to avoid an R rating. Apparently Jacob wasn't the only on-screen growler.
I don't get it.
Vagina.
Oh, right, thanks. Scarlett Johansson admits that she took the nude photos of herself.
Scarlett feels so violated. She never thought she'd treat herself this way. She plans to take herself to court and sue her pants off.
Let's hope she packs her camera. British actor Hugh Grant becomes a dad for the first time after discovering that there's more to sex than just blowjobs from hookers.
When did you discover that, Randy?
I haven't yet.
Sacked celebrity apprentice Denny Hines says, I can't wait for this shit to get off the air.
Oh, come on, it's week 10. We're doing our
No,
best.
she meant celebrity apprentice.
Oh, right, yeah. I can't wait for that shit to get off the air either.
Katie Holmes stars in the new supernatural horror film Don't Be Afraid of the Dark.
Apparently she's already working on the sequel, Don't Be Afraid of Your Creepy Husband.
Despite a photo finish, the fastest competitor in the Melbourne Cup is declared to be Kim Kardashian's marriage.
What? Kim Kardashian is getting divorced? Why didn't every fawning shit-for-brains media outlet on the planet tell me?
Kim and Chris did everything they could to save the marriage.
They talked.
They went to relationship counselling.
They asked friends for advice.
They prayed.
They cried.
It all made for an extremely busy afternoon. And finally, a man calling himself Mr. Pee-Pee has vowed to masturbate in the toilets of every Starbucks in New York City. True.
Yeah, it's true. Have you booked your flights yet?
I leave on Thursday.
And that's the entertainment news!
Huge stories happening all over the good news world this week, so we cross now to our team of global correspondents. First up, Claire Hooper at the races in Melbourne.
Terrifying news, Paul. Sarah Jessica Parker's hat has escaped, eaten 3 people and tried to mate with a jockey.
Tom Gleeson, deep undercover with a highly dangerous terror cell in Afghanistan.
Yeah, the undercover thing only works if you don't show my face or mention my name. Good work, arsehole.
Cal Wilson in Fukushima.
A Japanese MP has just drunk a glass of water from the nuclear power plant to prove it's safe. He seems fine. Oh, wait. Oh, my God! He's enormous!
Mikey Robbins in Germany.
Police have pulled over and... I really can't stay here long, Paul. Police have pulled over and arrested a drunk driver dressed as Yoda. He was so pissed his words came out in the right order.
Claire Hooper in England.
A shale gas mining company has admitted responsibility for a series of tremors that measured 2.5 on the Richter scale. It seems when they fracked, the earth moved. Mining is sexy.
Tom Gleeson on his new vow of silence.
Yeah, that's right, Paul. Oh.
Mikey Robbins in Canada.
2 doctors have claimed they can see a human face in the ultrasound of a man's scrotum. Either they're nuts, it's a load of balls, or they took a picture of his head and should have gotten the sack.
And Cal Wilson in Athens. Cal Wilson in Athens. Still in Athens. Cal Wilson in Athens. Cal Wilson in Athens.
France and Germany offered to lend Greece some money if they could borrow it from China, but China said, tell someone who cares. And France suggested China could go sleep with its mother, and Germany told France to shove a baguette in it. And then France told Germany they were sons of pigs, and when they stopped fighting and went outside, Greece had stolen their bicycle.
Lots more ahead on Good News World, including our review and critique of the pictures of the week. Yep. Definitely innocent. We have no idea why the party police suspected him. My question is, right, how do we know that's not Chappelle? Be free, my beauty!
Australia's next top male model.
This is going to be the most exciting shoot that we have done so far in the competition. This shoot is for Cameron's Cocoa Butter. It's so soft and sensual on your skin that it's like bathing in chocolate. So we have all our male models in a giant chocolate fountain, and the chocolate will just be raining down on them, and they'll be dancing in the chocolate. Still a bit of worry amongst them as to whether they'll be doing the shoot in the nude.
Well, we're going to be nude in this. Well, that's our photo shoot.
Well, that's to scale, so that's Akmal there, so that means it's going to be a big chocolate fountain, so it goes...
Hey, look at him go!
Has anyone seen Two Girls, One Cup?
They're still a bit shy about their bodies. And their bodies are quite grotesque. I've seen them in the light of day, and it's not a pretty sight.
My biggest fear is ants.
My biggest fear is like getting caught in a machine and my arms and legs being torn off, and then the chocolate setting around me, and then I'd be like a Kinder Surprise toy in the middle that needed to be assembled.
Yeah. Australia's next top male model. We're close to the climax.
Time once again to cross to New Zealand, where our charming correspondent Adele is standing by. Hello, Adele. Adele, are you there? Adele?
It was unexpected that the blind went up just like that, Paul.
Have you had someone in to service the blind?
I'd let you service my blind, Paul.
That's very kind of you, Adele. It's lovely to have you back here as well. Can I ask you a question?
Yes, Paul.
There seems to be a stain of some sort halfway up your sky.
Oh, that one?
That's been disturbing me for weeks. What is that?
I may have had a boil on the back of my head, Paul.
Oh.
And when I put my hair clip in, a little bit came out like I'd sort of been shot by a pimple gun.
That's grotesque. I won't be asking about any more stains in your booth.
That's a pity. I could think of a few more.
Oh. Maybe we should just get cracking and find out what's new in New Zealand. What is new in New Zealand, Adele?
Not a lot, Paul. It's mostly second-hand.
No news, Adele. Any news?
Oh, well, there was great disappointment this week, specifically at my house, that Her Majesty the Queen has gone home without visiting New Zealand.
And you were hoping the Queen would visit you?
Yes, we were hoping she would. Mum even made up the airbed for her. Although, strictly speaking, that would be for Prince Charles.
The airbed? Why the airbed?
Because he's the heir, Paul. I'd forgotten how slow Australians are.
What else did you have planned for her?
We wanted to show her around the television station, or as I like to call it, the Adelevision station.
That wouldn't have taken very long, Adele.
That's very unkind. We do have other channels, Paul. We have some of your programs for